Hey, welcome to Tabletop Skirmish Games. I'm Lee, and in this video we'll be looking at issue 478 of the White Dwarf magazine. Here we go, here's issue 478, the July 2022 issue of White Dwarf magazine. And this is the double page, full cover artwork that you get when you subscribe to it. You also save money by doing that, so if you do buy it every month, if you subscribe, it works out to like £5 a month instead of £6.99, so you can get a really decent saving, and that includes delivery as well, so it's mailed to you for that price. Well worth doing. You don't have to pay for a full year, you can just pay every quarter £15. So I think it's a great way to do it, and you get the nice artwork, so something cool to collect as well, I think. But in this video, we'll go right through the magazine, give you a good look at what's included, and then hopefully that'll give you a good idea as to whether or not you'd like to add this one to your collection. So you'll have noticed by now we've got the Orc Commandos and the Krieg Veterans. So this is going to be a nice kill team focus here, and there's some great kill team articles to take a look at. So a really nice issue this month. We get our usual introduction there from the editor, and then some information if you did want to subscribe. And then we've got all our contents. So quite a lot on kill team. Check this out. There's loads of articles there. Then there's going to be the Warhammer Age of Sigmar Flashpoint Clash. You've got more Age of Sigmar here and here. We've got a battle report, rules of engagement. Then you've got glory points for Warhammer Underworlds. Then Horus Heresy's getting some action too. 3 nice articles there. Middle Earth strategy battle game. And then the Black Library. So Warhammer 40,000, just a very small piece here. But with this big focus on Kill Team and Horus Heresy, I don't think you're going to be disappointed. You're also going to get some Kill Team TAC Ops cards included here, so they're nice little pullouts. Last month was fantastic, it got loads of cool freebies. This one not so great, but always nice to have one of the pullouts, and here it is. We'll have a look at that as we go through the magazine. So let's get started checking it all out, and the first thing we get is the contact page where people send in their images of models they've painted. Nice place to get some ideas. You get some crazy colour schemes like this, which is totally different from what I would ever imagine painting something, so that's cool. And then, yeah, nice little guides in here, and just good for inspiration, really. This one looks pretty cool. Then we're on to Warhammer 40,000. And it really is focusing on Kill Team. We've got the 2 new sets, the Chaos Space Marines and the Corsairs, that were released as separate issues, or you can pre-order them this coming Saturday. So they're going to be focusing on them a bit in the imagery here. And we've got Echoes from the Warp. Now this is a regular column, as it tells us here, that goes through rules, tactics and ongoing development of Warhammer 40,000. So this is always fun to read and see what they're up to, go into depth on things like secondary objectives here and command points. Then we're on to Kill Team Engage, and for this article 5 members of the White Dwarf team have put together some different kill teams, so you can have a look at them. So this is really nice. So we've got the Sneaky Lads here, we've got the Crimson Sun, and they've got all the points values and everything. So this is really interesting to see how people put together their kill teams. The Prodigal Sons, the 1,000 Sons, the Hurtanian Bull Sharks. So really nice to see some Astra Militarum there. Don't see that much apart from the Krieg. You don't see the Astra Militarum infantry squad. Some nice specialists going on included there. Again, the list of everything. And then we've got the Tau. So really nice, 5 different kill teams, some background, and even some terrain construction there underway. So really nice. Then we're going into creating a kill zone. Now this article is designed to give you the rules and some inspiration to create your own kill zones. So the information here, if you've got the rules, it's going to be very similar, but it's got some updates here. So you can look at the new rules here, and worth getting if you play Kill Team. This is really going to be important, I think, because there's going to be some updates to the different types of terrain and some ideas in how you can use them and put them together. So all the different ones: dangerous, gun emplacement, defendable, ingress doors, strategic. And look, just see how dense it is there. So you can make some pretty cool kill team board setups, and then customize kill zones. So lots of information here. If you're a fan of Kill Team, I think you're going to be really happy. Then we've got a little bit of reading here, some fiction to have a look at. And then operation briefing. Now this is Elliot Hammer, and he puts together this column every now and then for Kill Team. And in this one, he's picking out some of the operatives that have been available over the past year, which is crazy to think this edition's been going for a year now, almost. So yeah, really cool. I can't wait for the new one though. If you saw the online preview for the Summer Skirmish, the Space Hulk setting just sounds fantastic. So I really cannot wait for that. I hope they tweak some of the rules though for Kill Team for that. Yeah, because it's got a lot of potential by the sounds of it. But there we go, nice article to have a read through. Now we're on to Age of Sigmar, and so we're going to have a little read there about some beasts and monsters. Some great photography again, some really nice painted models. I mean, it's just fantastic, isn't it? So really great to get some inspiration. This is why I really like the White Dwarf magazines, just to look at the pictures. Sounds very simple, I know, but it's true. Yeah, I love looking at the pictures. I love seeing the battle reports and all the terrain set up. But this is a really nice article, actually. You're getting to see some of the bigger models and how people have put them together in different ways. And completely different paint schemes again. I'd never think to do something like this. So, yeah, really nice. Then we got the Tome Celestial. And we get the pull-out cards here. So these are going to be the 6 for Kill Team. Plus these little painting cards, which are really handy, actually. So good to collect. They've been coming out maybe 2 every issue for the past 3 or 4, I think. So I got a bunch of these now. So they're going to come in handy. I've stopped writing them down now. When I do the paint videos, I usually go back to that as my reference if I can't remember. Now we're on to a campaign. So you're going to get lots there for your Age of Sigmar campaign. Rules of engagement. Now we're going to be looking at the rules presented in the General's Handbook 2022. So it looks like this is pretty in-depth too. Then a battle report, the Prize of Gallet. So these battle reports are brilliant in the White Dwarf magazines. Really a good feature. One of the best parts of it, in my opinion. You get to see the armies laid out like this. You get to see the army lists, which is really good. You get to hear why the people putting those armies together have done what they've done. And then you get these excellent full images of the battlefield, overhead shots. It shows you where all the troops are. So yeah, really good. I love these, and it breaks it down round by round. Really nice. You get to see how they've moved, getting some tips maybe. Really cool. So another great battle report. Then we've got glory points. And now this is going to be a presentation of 2 new official rival decks. So look at those. Nice. The Patient Lurkers deck. I like the sound of that. Then we've got a bit more reading here. This is for Horus Heresy now. So we're going to see the Passage of the Angel of Death. Now this is a collection that's going to give you the key events that took place during the latter years of Horus Heresy. And in the book for the new Horus Heresy game, they gave you this timeline, which was really helpful. I'm not big on the lore, so it was really great to get all these little snapshots and get an idea of the timeline of things and what was going on. So really interesting, great addition to the White Dwarf. Then we've got the Fate of Barbarus. And in this article, it tells us that 6 hobbyists are going to recreate this cataclysmic battle. So here we go. Here's the different forces. So we get to see them all again with paint colour schemes this time, showing you how they painted them, what they used. So this is really nice, how they're putting together the different forces. Really nice selection. So yeah, this is cool. This is going to be a good one to read through. Then you've got the Age of Darkness now, looking at some of the models, how they've been painted up. Fantastic. Another great reference. I mean, look at that cloak. Insane. So good. These are brilliant. Just fantastic. And it's great to see how things change. Like this style is really interesting. So really bright, and you can see here the contrast is so like bold. Yeah, really nice. Be good to compare these to some from maybe 10, 20 years ago and just see the difference now in how these models are coming on and how they're done. I mean, look at that. So crisp. So this is a nice section. Oh, now we're on to Middle-earth battle strategy game. I love seeing the Middle-earth terrain in the magazines, and I wish they did it more often because it's really cool. And this looks great all laid out like this. And I love how they show the steps to get it built too. Really nice. And if you saw the terrain book I did, it's from 2003, the Citadel War Games terrain book. It really is like this and takes you through how to make your own terrain. Something I wish they would do more of, but you know, obviously they are trying to sell the terrain they make now rather than get you to build your own. But this was such a cool part of the hobby, and that book is excellent from 2013. It's up on the channel if you want to watch it, recommend it. And here's the paint scheme to how to get these ready. Then we got some more fiction for the Black Library. Little snippet there to have a read through. Very nice. Inside the studio, the hobby bingo. I must do this. I've never done it. Have you done this hobby bingo? Let me know down below if you do it. But maybe I should do a video on this. I keep saying about it actually, but I always forget until I do the White Dwarf magazine reviews, and then I think, yes, I should do this. But there we go. I've definitely finished it by now anyway, with the Space Wolves and the Astra Militarum armies. I'm sure I have. And then it tells you next issue is going to be a Warhammer 40,000 points update. That's nice. We're going to get it in print. So that's really cool. So that'll be in August. And then to the back, that's the end of the magazine. So there we go, there's issue 478, White Dwarf magazine for July 2022, and I hope this gave you a good idea what's included, and now you can go and get a copy if you want one, or just give it a miss this time if there's nothing in there that caught your eye. But I hope you liked it, and if you did, please hit the like button, subscribe for more videos like this, and don't forget to hit the notification bell to join me next time on Tabletop Skirmish Games. I'd like to say a huge thank you to my Patreon supporters who make these daily videos possible, and if you're interested in joining the community, it'd be awesome to see you there, and I'll put a link for that in the description down below.